We are here live out on Hernando, where the Clayborn Temple stands. As you can see, firefighters are still putting water on this church even after it started at 1:30 this afternoon.
Yeah, 2 alarm fire, no injuries, but the church is a total loss. We will bring you more details about the investigation in just a moment, but I do want to welcome Action News 5's Joe Burge down here to our live coverage. We've been here since 3 o'clock today, and Joe, you have a very special guest with you right now.
Indeed we do. We have 85-year-old retired state Supreme Court Justice George Brown, the first African-American who served on our state's Supreme Court, a former member of the Memphis City School Board and a former judge, circuit court here in the community. And Judge, you started practicing law in 1967. You were serving poor people by founding Memphis Area Legal Services, which thrives on to this day. And I know you were integral in your work right here. What were your thoughts when you heard about the loss of Clayborn Temple overnight?
Well, I think you called me in. I didn't know much. In fact, I wasn't aware that this had occurred. I reflected on my several trips to Paris, and the cathedral, I think it's called the Cathedral of Notre Dame.
It is indeed.
It had burned, and I think it was considered a total loss at the time. In the last year or so, they celebrated its renovation and its revival. So that was my thought.
Well, it's a remarkable thing.
Yes, you cannot kill an institution by fire. It might burn down, but like Lazarus, it rises again.
So you'd like to see, just like Notre Dame, you'd like to see this built back up to be a landmark, a historic landmark for our city and our country.
Absolutely, because this country generally does not revere age in old buildings or old people, for that matter.
Well, just to remind everybody of the significance, this is the place after 2 sanitation workers died on February 12, 1968. The 1,300 sanitation workers gathered here. Most of them were African American, and they marched every single day from this church, Clayborn Temple, down Main Street to City Hall until March 28, 1968, when Dr. King led it. Unfortunately, there was a disturbance that led to some violence that particular day, and Dr. King planned to come back. So there's no question this place is of enormous national significance.
I would agree with that.
Well, Judge George Brown, retired Justice of the Tennessee Supreme Court, thank you so much for being with us today here on Action News 5, live from Clayborn Temple.